Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, I think. So yesterday I didn't vlog. I had thrown up that quick video letting you guys know that poor Ella was so sick yesterday. Yesterday by far was the hardest day of my motherhood. Simply because it was so heartbreaking. You could just see it in her face how miserable she was, and oh my god, you guys, like, I can't even explain what yesterday was like. So I explained that she had a fever of 101, but she could not stay awake for more than a half hour at a time. She fell asleep on my chest like 4 or 5 times throughout the day, which was so nice. Like, I haven't had that from her in so long, but like the poor thing would like cry in her sleep. Like, you could hear her all day just like crying in her sleep, and it was just like the most heart-wrenching thing in the entire world. And I was like, you don't like realize how much it hurts when your kid gets sick until you're like a parent. I'm sorry, I keep blinking so much because my eyes are like stinging right now. I don't know why. I'm like literally just rolling out of bed. Ella's still not up. It's just about 7 now, but I put her to bed early last night. We put her down at 7:30. I'm like, baby girl, like, you're tired, you need your rest. I want you to get as much sleep as you can. And luckily she slept through a night. I didn't hear a peep out of her, so I'm hoping this morning she's at least a little bit better. I mean, at least a little bit would be better than nothing, because yesterday she was so miserable, so miserable. I don't ever want her to feel that way again. It was awful. But anywho, my day kind of depends on how she's feeling. If she's still really miserable, I'm probably just gonna keep her home. I did drop laundry off at my mom's late last night, so I do have to pick that up this morning. And the mudding guy is also coming back today, so I have to kind of not clean up the kitchen, but just wrap my silverware and like move my glassware so it doesn't get like really nasty from the mud. Last night my husband moved some stuff from the kitchen so that nothing was really in his way. Like, my refrigerator is actually in my living room right now, just so like when he comes in mud, nothing's kind of in the way. Like, the faster he can get it done, the better, you know. And so we had to kind of rearrange the living room to put the refrigerator in as well. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever, but really it hasn't been that long at all, actually. But I really have nothing to show you from yesterday. I painted some of my nails. I don't know if you can see that. The ring finger kind of got messed up. Maybe I can get it to focus. Not really. Okay, I think I hear her, so I'm gonna go run downstairs real quick. I always make her a bottle right away. Hang on. Okay, I kind of hear her getting up, and she already sounds better than how she's been. There's my living room, a quick sneak peek. She already sounds better just from her cry alone, because yesterday, like, it was awful, you guys. It was so bad. I had never cried so much before. Well, I have, but not over someone else being sick. but it was, oh my god. I ended up taking a picture of her at one point because I had to go to Walmart because I wanted to get her some Tylenol. The doctor gave us amoxicillin, but she said that you could also give her some Tylenol to help. So I wanted to do anything to help her. So we went out to Walmart and I got her amoxicillin, and as we were leaving, oh my god, her face was just heart-wrenching. So I ended up taking a picture, and my mom asked like how she was doing, and I sent her the picture and she's like, oh my god, like I can't even explain. Oh my god, it was awful. And my mouth is so dry. Oh, and I'm such an idiot. Last night I was giving her the amoxicillin, but she was giving me a hard time about drinking it. So I was kind of like, not fighting with her at all, but I was like, you're gonna drink this because you need to get better. So I put the amoxicillin down on the floor for whatever reason, and then I ended up kicking it over. So now I have to call, I don't know what to do when you spill a prescription like that. I don't know if I need to call the pharmacy or the doctor and explain what happened and get a refill, but I gotta figure out that today. I still have plenty left, like I probably have several days worth, but she's supposed to be taking it twice a day for 10 days, so I ended up spilling like at least half of it, so I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, my kitchen's pretty cleared out now. See, my refrigerator is in my living room now, over there. It's in the corner. But we ended up moving the TV from this side over there, the bookshelf over there and stuff. So I feel like I live in a crazy home. But this weekend I'm excited. If you guys remember, I had hosted a girls' night, and it was so much fun. There was actually 5 of us that showed up, and we laughed and we shared stories and we played games and we played Never Have I Ever. Learned a lot about each other. And I don't know, we just had such a good time. So my friend Kayla is actually having a housewarming party this Saturday, and she invited like all the people that was there Saturday as well. So I think it begins at 2. So I think Friday I'm gonna go out to Marshall's and find her a housewarming gift. I have something in mind, but with Marshall's you don't really know what you're gonna find, but I have a couple ideas in mind. And then you know what, let me continue this conversation when I give her a phone real quick. Oh, thank god. Okay, she's starting to feel better. Thank god. I would never ever wish for my children to ever feel that way again. It was terrible. I can feel myself starting to get sick now, which sucks though. I knew it was gonna happen, because she was like literally lying on me, like snots on me. She threw up on me several times the day before, so I know that I'm gonna get sick. So expect me to get sick soon. But I actually gotta go ahead and quickly throw that vlog up. Hey, I do have a question for you guys right away though. I have been vlogging for a really long time, and I still love it. I absolutely love it. I look forward to vlogging from you guys every day, but I want to make sure that it's not getting old for you guys. And I'm not saying this for any reason. Nobody said anything. Like, I'm actually gaining subscribers, which, by the way, if you're new, thank you very much. I don't know where you're coming from, but thank you. So it's not like I'm just like losing a bunch of people or anyone said anything. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys what you'd like to see, you know. And I like to, you know, obviously I like to post what I want to post, and but I kind of try to revolve that around what you guys would like to see. Let me put you on this tripod. My husband's a genius, I must say. And I have a tripod, and I didn't know because it didn't hold my phone. I only held my iPad, so I always had to use tape to make it hold my phone. But my husband's a genius and got it to turn and like stay that way, and now it actually holds my phone, which I'm like so excited about. So thank you, babe, if you're watching. I'll thank you when you get home. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. This week I have the housewarming party, and my friend Kayla really likes anything that has to do with like board games, and then likes anything that has to do with like wood. She really likes wood, or like wicker basket, like that kind of style of home decor, or like I said, baskets. And I saw a lot of wooden stuff at Marshall's the last time that I went. And one of the things was a wooden like board game. Like it was a chess or a checkers board game. So I'm not going to look for that thing specifically, although I think that'd be so cool, because again, it's Marshall, so it's probably long gone now, but I'm going to look for something that's wooden, or like, you know what I mean, something along that line. And then in a couple of weeks I have her baby shower, which I'm so excited for. I think she's going on like 29 weeks pregnant, something like that, 29 or 30 I believe. So that's really exciting. I'm really happy for her. But it's funny though, because you know, you really don't understand what it's like to be pregnant unless you like are pregnant or had been pregnant. And you know, obviously I was pregnant, so she has questions for me, and it's funny, not funny, like she's concerned sometimes, you know, like if she can't really feel the baby, or you know, whatever the concern may be. Actually, I gotta get some super glue, hang on. Okay, sorry. Yeah, whatever the concern might be, you know, I kind of not laugh, but like I remember when I was pregnant, and I googled everything, like the baby could turn, and I'd be like, is this normal? Like, should they turn to the left, should they turn to the right, what's healthy, what's not healthy, what should I be looking for? Like, you just kind of go into mommy panic mode, and let me tell you, that worry does not stop once the baby is born. Yesterday being a prime example, I cried when I know I already told you that I cried, but like I was doing dishes at one point yesterday while she was napping. Like I said, she was not able to stay up for more than maybe a half hour at a time before she got tired again and either fell asleep. Like, I let her just lie on my chest, and we just watched Dragon Tales together, and she dozed off really quick, and then after a few minutes, like, I'd let her really doze, and then I'd bring her upstairs so it was much more comfortable for her. And she was upstairs napping at one point, and I was doing dishes. I was trying to get some stuff done while she was sleeping, and I just started bawling because I was so scared that I was gonna lose her. Like, I knew what was wrong with her, and like how sick she was. Like, it was just a fever. It wasn't, you know, something crazy. But you can't help as a parent. I'm not going to say as a mom, because I know there's so many amazing dads out there. But you can't help as a parent or even a guardian to just worry about your kid. And like, the worst thoughts can race through your mind over a simple cold or a simple fever. You know, it's just like you would do anything just to make your baby feel better. And it was funny because when I had gone over to my mom's last night, she came and gave me a hug, and like, I didn't even have to say anything to her. She's just like, I know how it feels. So it's like, it's sad to think that I never knew that my mom got that upset when us kids got sick. Well, I'm much more of a crier than my mom is, but she told me, she's like, you know, I know how this feels, and it sucks. And I just started crying again, because I didn't think, I'm just a super sensitive person when it comes to really anything, and I cry about a lot of things. So I just figured it was just me overreacting, and like, no other parent does this. Like, no parent cries when their kid gets a fever. Like, it's fine. People cry when their kid gets something much worse. And she was like, no, like, I completely understand And she's like, just give me a hug. She knows how it feels. So I don't know, but it just sucks. So if you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a soon-to-be parent, prepare yourself. But anyways, I'm sorry I've been kind of rambling today. Like I said, I feel like I haven't really talked to you guys much at all. I know I've been vlogging the past couple of days, but I feel like they've been either really, really short or was cut short for one reason or the other. So I feel like I haven't really had a lot of time to just kind of talk to you guys. Although there's not a whole lot to talk about. I just kind of wanted to talk to someone because, I don't know, I just, I don't know, I'm feeling lonely again. But the cool thing is, oh, I don't think I explained this to you guys. The when we had our girls' night, like I said, there was 5 of us. There was me, Amber, Kayla, who I was just talking about with the baby shower and pregnancy, then this girl, Candace, who I went to school with, and my cousin, Anthony. My cousin is really gay. There's nothing wrong with that. I love him being gay. It's the best thing in the entire world. But he joins girls' night because he's just so out there. He's so funny. I love my cousin. So the 5 of us really, really got along well. I knew every single one of them, but every single one of them didn't know each other. But we all got to get, like, we all got together so well. Like, it was just such a fun night. And we kind of was like, can this sort of be like our crew, like our go-to group of people that we hang out with? My nose is running because I'm getting sick. So we're like, absolutely, like, you know, we can have girls' night once a month, but we should hang out more often. So the next girls' night actually is on February 20th, and it's gonna be a pajama party chick flick night, so I'm so excited about that. But we're like, we can hang out before then. While we were having girls' night the first time, we were talking, and we're like, we started talking about Vegas because I think it was like a question in one of the games we were playing with, and my friend Kayla had been to Vegas, and I think my cousin Anthony had been to Vegas, but we all wanted to plan a big Vegas trip, and we're like, when can this happen? Because I've been dying to go. So I think we're actually trying to plan a Vegas trip for the end of this year. So I'm like so excited. So I'm gonna start putting like $5 aside a week or something to start saving up, because I have pretty much a whole year, you know, by the end of the year that can really add up. I'm so excited because it'll be so much fun to go with this group of people. So that'd be really, really cool to have a Vegas vlog at the end of the year. But anyways, guys, I can start to hear her get up again, and I've been kind of rambling, so I'm gonna go downstairs. She didn't eat at all yesterday, did not have an appetite, so I'm gonna try to get her some breakfast in her belly, and I'm not sure what the day is gonna bring us, but we'll see. My poor baby. She seems like so much better today. I know she still has a rosy face, but I just felt her face and it doesn't seem nearly as warm as it was yesterday. And she's drinking, and yesterday, like, her nose was running like crazy. She couldn't breathe out of it at all, and I can already hear, like, her mouth was closed and she could already breathe out of her mouth. So thank God. Thank God. I love you. Don't ever do that to me again. Don't do it. Go ahead, make silly faces. Make silly faces. Oh my goodness. So I'm at my mom's, and I brought this over to give to her. She needs it twice a day, so I try to give it to her once in the morning, once at night. Normal kids love this stuff. They're like, yes, please. My kid bites me. Like, teeth to nail will fight me. So I feel so bad, but like, I have to give it to her. So she gets mad at me, and I'm like, I'm just trying to make you better. Like, it's hard because we still can't really talk to one another, so it's not like, I don't know, but I'm noticing, you know, when you're sick, especially with a cold, like, every day that you wake up, it's a new symptom that's worse than the like yesterday you could have a runny nose, but today you have a nasty cough. Well, that's what's going on with Elle. Today it's a nasty, phlegmy cough. So she's trying to cough it up and then gets upset because she doesn't know what's going on. So
that's what I'm dealing with today. But she is eating. I gave her some Cheerios. I want to try to stay away from as much sugar as possible today. So she's chewing on some Cheerios and she's drinking a lot of water, which that was my main concern, because everybody's like, it's fine if she doesn't eat for a while, it's fine, just make sure that she gets her fluids. So she hasn't had a problem with drinking or anything. Even yesterday she was pretty okay. Sorry, there's a little thing that holds like all the socks, all her little socks get caught in it, so I always have to empty it. Okay, I think that's everything. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little while. I'm probably gonna try to see if I can't find something to munch on for breakfast. I'm still wearing my jacket because I forgot I didn't bring a bra. And then we'll go home. I'll hang those clothes up and then continue with our day. Okay, so we are gonna go get some froyo. Ella's feeling a little bit better. Like, she has just kind of a nasty cough that she doesn't know how, like, she's still too young to understand like how to cough and get all that phlegm up. It's a very phlegmy, gross cough. So that's been tough today, but not nearly as hard as yesterday. So I figured she might want to get out. She loves her umbrella stroller. She loves being pushed around in it. So I'm like, well, let's just go to the mall, like, not to get anything but froyo. There's a orange leaf, I believe, and get her some ice cream because she did good. She's been eating more today. She had some mac and cheese for lunch. I'm just trying to keep her away from milk because I know that can cause a lot of mucus, so I've been trying to just keep her on water. So I know ice cream is dairy, but my poor girl, and maybe ice cream can make her feel a little bit better. We're probably just, I don't put any toppings on for her, maybe like a little bit of a sauce or something, but I figured it might be nice just to get out and get some ice cream. So I can't believe what I just did. It ended up working out, and I'll explain everything. I'm fixing my hair at the moment. I'll tell you why. This story has nothing to do with my hair. It's just like a little side thing. So we drove to the mall. I packed Ella up, got everything ready. We drove to the mall. I was inside the mall, and I was taking off her jacket and her hat and stuff. And then I looked in my pocketbook, and I'm like, where's my money? Where is anything? So I had left my money at home. I have this old camera that I actually found, and it doesn't have a battery charger. So while I was there, I figured I would go to, what's it called, Radio Shack, and ask them, you know, what kind of battery that I would need. So I get her all unpacked, like she's reading her little book in her umbrella chair, and I'm like, oh my god, I have nothing with me. So I ended up having to come back home, but it ended up working out because Ella passed out in the car on the way home. So I'm like, okay. So she's actually going down for a nap as we speak. So it ended up working out. The only reason I'm redoing my hair is because it was super windy and it just like completely messed it up. So I'm just going through and curling the front pieces. So this is how I've been doing my hair, by the way. The rest of it is completely natural, and to be honest, I don't really care if it looks like total shit in the back because I'm truly trying to put minimal damage on my hair as possible. So I don't even touch the back of my hair. Like, I'll brush it out and make it look decent, but I don't really curl it. So it's just like naturally wavy. But the front pieces I just go through with a straightening iron and just curl it. I obviously know it's not completely damage free, but it's a lot less damaging than doing my entire hair or straightening my entire hair, you know? So, but that was crazy. I was like, oh my god, I guess everything happens for a reason, right? She might have been miserable going through the mall without taking a nap first, but she took a nap earlier today, probably around 9:30 to almost 11. So that's why I thought she was fine. She woke up around 11 and we just left for the mall around 1:30 or so. So I thought she'd be totally fine, but I have to keep in mind that she's also very, very sick. So after I straighten or curl, sorry, the front couple of pieces of my hair, I'm just going to spray it just lightly, very, very lightly. And see, like, all of this is natural, and I really don't care that it looks kind of crazy because, you know what, I can already see my hair growing, and that's all I care about. So, but yeah, so when she wakes up, we'll try to go again. The pharmacy ended up calling me back, and it was a very weird experience. Let me just talk to you guys for a second, because I have nothing to do anyways. I was going down for a nap, and I'm like, oh, I have no videos to edit. I have nothing to film. Actually, no, my Friday video is already all set, so never mind. I was gonna say I need a video for Friday, but I'm good. What was I just, oh, okay, so I had called the pharmacy and I explained what happened. I said, last night, I was trying to give my daughter the medicine, and I was an idiot, and I put the medicine without a cap on the floor, and I was fighting with her to drink it, and I almost ended up kicking the medicine, and more than half of it spilled out. So I'm like, I don't really know who to call in this kind of situation. That's never happened to me before. So anyways, the girl on the phone, I was like, by the way, I was directed to like 3 different departments. I'm like, can someone please help me? Like, she was directing me to billing, which didn't make any sense to me, but okay. So she directed my call, and then the 3rd time that I was directed, nobody answered the phone. So I left a message, and I was called back, and the woman was so rude. She was just rude, but that doesn't, whatever, that's fine. So I was like, oh, like, I left that voicemail explaining what happened. I said, is there anything we can do? Because now I'm not going to have enough medicine for the full 10 days, and the virus can come back. And she's like, I need to talk to the doctor who prescribed it to you and see if we can even do that. And now I'm thinking, I don't know how this works. Obviously, I know that there's issues with people abusing medicine and stuff or whatever, but I was like, if I don't get my medicine for my kid, you don't realize what kind of hell I am going to raise. Obviously, I didn't say that, but I was definitely thinking it. But she's like, all right, we'll call you back. So they ended up calling me back when I was in my car heading to the mall. And it was weird. They called me. This is like a little too curly, but whatever. It'll fall. It's windy. They called me when I was in the car, and it rang once, and I picked it up, but my car has a Bluetooth built into it, so I have my phone set up so where, if I get a call in my car, it's automatically directed to Bluetooth, so I can stay hands-free. And it was weird, like, my phone didn't switch to Bluetooth, so I was like, hello, like, I answered the phone, and she couldn't hear me because it wasn't on Bluetooth, so I'm like, oh, hang on, I gotta switch you to Bluetooth, and then they hung up, so I'm like, okay. So I called them back, and now they were like, oh, like, I'm like, I just missed a call, and they're like, do you know who called? I'm like, no. They hung up on me. I said, but I'm waiting to hear about a prescription refill for my daughter, so they got that taken care of. I guess they called it into the pharmacy, so that's ready to be picked up. So my original plan was go to the mall, get her some ice cream. I was gonna get some cinnamon pretzels, and then go to the pharmacy to pick up her medicine. But now, when she wakes up from her nap, I'm gonna go to the pharmacy first because I don't know. It's Rite Aid, which I know Rite Aid is open until like 8 or 9 o'clock, but the pharmacy itself closes early, especially with it. Actually, I thought today was Friday for some reason. It's Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I think they close around maybe 4 or 5, so I want to make sure I catch them. Also, really quick, I have a job interview tomorrow. It's not like they called me and they're like, here's an interview. I think they just took like all the applications they got and sent out a mass email and just said, we're holding open interviews between 5 and 8 tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So I'm going to go, as soon as my husband gets home, I'm going to go and have an interview, and it's at a skate park. So I'm excited about that. We'll keep my fingers crossed. If it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. If it's not, it's not. That's what I believe in. I truly believe in everything happens for a reason, and I have always believed in that, and I continue to believe in that. So by the time you get I just smacked myself in the head. When you guys see this, the interview would already have been done, I believe. well, actually, if I get this video out on time tomorrow at 4, in an hour, I'll be going to an interview, so wish me luck.